Hello guys, welcome to my first video. I'm Evergreen Gun Reviews. This is my first time posting a video on YouTube, so any support I would greatly appreciate. I would like to start making more videos on this type of stuff. Today we're going to be going over some guns from Royal Tiger Imports. I've got three guns here. I've got a Carcano, Austro-Hungarian M95, and a Yugo M48A, and I'm gonna be kind of just going over the condition of these rifles that I got from Royal Tiger Imports. Obviously, some people get stuff from Royal Tiger Imports and they're very unhappy with what they get, but my opinion is gonna probably differ from some of those videos you guys might see. Obviously, I got three guns and I got them all basically at the same time. So I was going to make a video after I got this, my first rifle. I'll kind of get it into the frame a little more. This Yugo M48A. Here, I'll just pop it down here where we can see it better. This is my Yugo M48A. And some people's videos might differ from mine as far as like what they tell you. Oh, you know, they are junk, or don't order from them because they're horrible condition and, you know, parts are missing. You know what? I'd have to kind of, you know, protect RTI on that fact. They're very clear on their description of the rifles on their website. They tell you if the rifle the ad you have clicked on if your rifle is going to be missing parts or if it's going to have dings and scratches. They list every single possible thing that could be wrong with one of the rifles that you might be ordering. Like this one, this was a $200 Carcano. It listed that it came with a free M-block clip. Wherever I said it came with a free M-block clip. It even came with a free sling for $200, and it was in good to very good condition. And I felt like that's what I got with that rifle. Some people might order the $150 one and, you know, not read that it says it might be missing parts or it's going to be in worse condition, and they get it and they're like, man, it's horrible condition. Well, yeah, because you ordered one that, you know, was in bad condition. And I have seen some reviews of people that get rifles from them that they thought were going to be in better condition. I kind of had that happen too with one of these rifles. I was still very happy with it. So I'll just kind of go over all of them. So this is the first rifle I got. I'll fold my thing up here. What's going on? All right, here we go. That's a little better. I got this first. This was the first rifle I got. It's a Yugo Mauser 8mm. It obviously didn't come with this. I added this deal on here. It's a no drill Picatinny rail onto it, so I could put a scope on it without drilling. I don't like people who drill on historic firearms. It's kind of cringy to me. Especially you have to drill into right where the beautiful crest is on these things, which I didn't want to do. But this is my Yugo M48A. It came in, it was probably out of these three rifles, it was probably the one that came in the worst condition, which is kind of funny because this rifle right here was the most expensive one that I bought. It came, I paid the $50 for, they have a hand select option on a lot of rifles. Sometimes it'll say hand select bore, or it'll say hand select overall condition, or it'll say hand select model, and you can select if you want it Yugo M48A or Yugo M48, just regular Yugo M48, not the A, which is the one I ended up with. But you just you gotta pay attention to those details. Their website, they just updated it. I checked it today, and their website is even easier to use now. So they make stuff pretty clear, but this rifle, I paid the $50 for the hand select option on it, and they, you know, they say they come in kind of a mystery condition. I mean, they're going to hand select, they will go, I think they say they look at 10, right? They lay 10 rifles out, and they'll pick the nicest one out of those 10 and give it to you. Me and my buddy both ordered this rifle. I ordered this gun, and he ordered at the same exact minute. Like, we both sent our thing in at the same time, filled our stuff out online, had it sent to our local gun shop here, Mill Pond Armory. I always, if you're from the Central Washington area, Washington State, I always recommend people to them. They're great in there. I think it's a father and son. And I know things through COVID were kind of hard for them, but I sent it into my local gun shop. My buddy's rifle, we both ordered this gun with the hand select. His rifle came 5 days sooner, which I thought was kind of interesting since we ordered them at the same time. So I thought it was kind of interesting that his came so much sooner, but either way, I can't really, give him crap for that because it's coming all the way from Florida, so literally the opposite end of the country. And it still only took a little over 2 weeks, and they advertised that it might take up to 4 weeks. So I can't complain. It came fast on the shipping part of it. But his rifle was much cleaner than mine, like a million times cleaner than mine. So it kind of made me feel like, man, did they actually give me a hand select option gun? Because mine came with, I'll be honest, I felt like mine was in good shape, but I did not feel like this gun came with a hand select option. After, if I would have just ordered this, I might have not have known any better. But after looking at the condition of my buddies, it was funny to see that his was way better. Like, it wasn't just like, a few little nicks or the finish was better, the bluing was better. It was everything. The wood grain was prettier. The finish was better. The bluing was better. It was a way better rifle. And we had ordered the same thing at the same day. So, you do kind of get a mystery from them. It kind of made me wonder, do they even do a hand select, or do they just grab out of the thing and say they do? Well, after I got this first gun, I was kind of like, I didn't know, I kind of felt a little on the fence if I, was getting a deal or not. But after kind of looking into how much these things are going for on Gunbroker, I've seen these exact guns go for $600. So for that $400 price point, you're still getting a good deal. You still have to pay that transfer fee, but so I guess I'm into this gun $430 after my local shop charged me for the transfer. But that's still a lot cheaper than a lot of gun shows and stuff. So I felt like I got an okay deal on it. This gun just was a lot of work. This gun was covered in cosmoline. But I was pretty pleased to find out after, I opened this gun up, I checked the bore and everything on it, and it looked kind of bad. But after I cleaned it, and you're not going to be able to see down there, but after I cleaned it up and fired the thing, it ended up being in much better condition than it originally looked like. It was just so dirty that it was hard to tell right off the bat, what kind of condition it was in. But it was a lot of work cleaning. I highly recommend, if you order a gun from Gunbroker, you guys get some stuff. Make sure you have a gun cleaning kit of some kind. I have a few. Have some Q-tips. It doesn't hurt to have a strainer so you can put the stuff in hot water just to loosen the cosmoline off it. I know I've heard some people boil their stuff, but just hot water. Stick this down. I have a pot up there. You can stick this strainer down into a hot pot, and it just loosens up that cosmoline. And then you can wipe stuff down. Or if you really need to, which I had to end up doing, I had a crappy old pan here. I soaked some stuff in diesel. Some old timers say gasoline, but I don't want to blow myself up. So diesel's a lot safer, in my opinion. And it works really good to loosen that stuff up. You can see all that old cosmoline in that pan. So just expect, if you're getting a gun from Royal Tiger Imports, that it's going to be dirty, because this gun came filthy. But I'll move on to my next rifle. I was satisfied with this. It came in, I was on the fence about it though at the time, but after I got these other two rifles from them, I ended up being pretty happy, and I'll show you these other two rifles next. This was the first gun I got. Next gun I got was this Steyr M95 Mannlicher. It's a straight pull rifle. Here, let me open it up so you guys can see. Jeez, it's hard to do this with one hand. Might need to set my thing up. I have my safety on. Here, I'll set my stand back up so it's a little easier for me to do this. Straight pull rifle. This is a World War I gun, guys. The story of these is amazing. They were a reparations gun. The Italians ended up with them after the First War. Then the Italians used them during the Second War to take over Ethiopia. Then they got captured by the Allies, and then they were given to the Ethiopians. And then after the Ethiopians used them, they gave them to the police department, and then the police marked them, and then now they're in the States, you know, which is pretty cool. Just all the history behind these things is amazing. This gun came in way, way, way cleaner condition, way better. Maybe the wood wasn't as in good condition, but just overall condition was a lot cleaner. This gun was $150 for a World War I gun. The finish on these is, they describe, you know, the condition of these. If you've watched other YouTube videos, readiness reviews, who else? Forgotten Weapons, those guys do excellent videos on these old guns. If for some reason you've stumbled upon my first YouTube video and you haven't gone to those guys yet and seen any of their videos, go watch their videos. They do excellent videos on these guns. Both readiness reviews, if I'm saying that right, and Forgotten Weapons. They do excellent videos on all these old rifles, but this gun came in way better shape. Way cleaner condition. I knew upon getting it from watching other YouTube videos that it had been wire wheeled. You can see the marks on there from the wire wheel. I don't know why they did that, but still for $150 for a World War I rifle, you can't complain. This thing is in good shape, functions great. And I put some shellac on it after I cleaned it up just to see if I liked it. I didn't love it. I even tested a little bit of the shellac on this gun up here too, and it looks pretty neat, but I might end up not putting shellac on that one. I don't know. But this one came in way better shape for a World War I gun. For how old this thing is, guys, you can't complain about that price tag of $150. Are you kidding me? Like, that's no brainer. You guys will be kicking yourselves in the leg for not picking one of these up, because they're going to be gone off the market, and then, you know, these things are going to be worth some money. I mean, for a World War I gun, this thing didn't have any cracks in it. I didn't pick hand select or anything for this gun, and I was just more than satisfied, I would say, with this rifle. The wood on it is just, I think it's beautiful. I think this gun is pretty as hell, and the condition it came in, I cannot complain. And then I'll show you the third gun that I got from them, which is the infamous $100 Carcano. This one I paid $200 for, though. I got it with the sling. I ordered one that was in good, very good to good condition for $200. It came with the, oh, bumping my stand. Came with an M-block clip with the rifle. It even came with a reproduction sling, so that was pretty neat. The fact that it was being in good to very good condition with this, with the M-block clip and the sling, I was like, okay. That was a special, I think, that popped up for that exact thing. But they do specials on guns all the time, deals. So go on there. I ordered these two first, and then I came back like 3 days later. I ordered this because I had gone back to their website and I saw they had this deal with the sling and the clip for $200 for one that was in good condition. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna just order one. Are you kidding me? That sounds too good to beat. And which really it was. I mean, the wood on this gun is, I mean, the condition of it, are you kidding me? Like, it's in good shape. For what it is, for how old this thing is, it's in very good condition. Once again, I don't know if these were wire wheeled or not, but the finish is really good, but I see the lines in here, guys. I feel like they might have wire wheeled these a little bit too, which I don't know why they would, because the finish is great, but maybe that's why this gun came and was the cleanest one out of them all. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. Who knows what the Ethiopians did? They did all sorts of weird stuff with their guns, but this gun came in great shape. I'm probably the happiest with this one, like as far as like whether I felt like I got a deal or not, just because of the condition and the pre-production sling, and the finish is just in good, pretty dang good shape on it. So I was really happy with this Cavalry carbine. but it should be called a bicycle carbine, because I think the dudes who used it were actually some, like, carried bikes. Like, they were like a bicycle units and stuff had these for the Italians, which is kind of funny. But I mean, just excellent shape. The Royal Tiger Imports, I would probably give them a 9.5, a 9.5, or a 9 out of 10 as far as how I felt their rifles. At least for me, all three of mine came in condition that I felt like was pretty dang good. So if I had just ordered one rifle and it was just that rifle, they would have probably had maybe about a 6.5, 7 out of 10. But, you know, you can't, I didn't want to just do a video on the first rifle that I got. So getting 3 in at one time to do this video was kind of nice, because I personally felt like doing all 3 of them at once would be nice. That way you can kind of get an idea of what the general, you know, condition of a lot of their stuff is. But, you know, there's different warehouses and stuff. If you've seen, I don't know, there's someone else who does a video, but they go actually into the warehouses over there in Ethiopia where all these guns come from. So, you know, this one could have been on the bottom of the stack, who knows? But, you know, that was interesting to me how that gun I paid the most amount of money for, just alone, this gun was more expensive and its condition was worse. Don't know. That was hand select, and these two weren't. So it's very interesting. This gun was B grade, and this gun, I forget what grade. It was above B grade, I'm pretty sure, and it was hand select for that one. So this gun, I don't even know if it had a grade. I think it just said good to very good on this one. So anyways, if you guys are thinking about getting a gun from Royal Tiger Imports and you've seen all the videos of people saying their crap is junk or it's very questionable, it can be questionable, but at the end of the day, you guys have to realize you're getting these antique rifles. This is a World War I gun, guys. This gun is pretty old too. I think it's 30s, 38 or something. This gun, I believe it was 50s. For the age of some of these rifles, I mean, you just can't beat it. These Carcanos might be worth more money than the Moes and the Gaunts eventually. Once they run out, they'll be out. And we all saw what happened to the Moes and the Gaunts. I mean, people said, I even said to myself, I said, you know, I'll wait to pick up a second one. You know, they'll stay cheap forever or whatever. You know, it's a Moes and the Gaunt. How much are they ever going to be worth? You know, made in Russia, you know, they're probably not going to be. Next thing you know, I've seen Moes and the Gaunts now at gun shows and stuff. People want $800 for some of them, and it blows my mind to think that, you know, even a few years ago I could have gotten a second one for so much cheaper than you can today with the market. So in reality, you're making in my opinion, a smart investment by buying these guns. They're not going to be at this price forever. Sure, you need to do some work on them, clean them up when you get them. But do yourself a favor. If you're thinking about getting a gun off of Royal Tiger Imports, I would recommend it. They're pretty clear on what you're getting. Just get a gun that's above B grade and you don't have to worry about it. Or just read the full description of the stuff. They let you know if the gun is functional. If it's a gun that might not be functional, they'll let you know what's going to be missing, whether it's a firing pin or a spring or something. You know, that's stuff that's pretty cheap to buy separately, especially for these Carcanos or those Mannlichers. They have a lot of them right now, but they might not forever. So I'm very happy. I'm going to be making some more purchases. I'll probably do some videos of just these guns individually. Some dirt on this guy here. I'll probably do some videos of these rifles just individually so you guys can all see. I can do some more in-depth of each individual rifle and what I all had to do to get them cleaned up. I'm not saying that they weren't any, like these other two weren't any work. They were definitely a lot less than that rifle, but I was happy. I was very happy. If there's anything you guys would like to know about these rifles, or if there's anything else in detail you'd like to know about RTI, I thought the process online was very easy. You go online, you fill out your information. And then you just select, you throw in the address of the shop you want to send it to. You'll have to pay a transfer fee at most stores. I think almost all stores, they're probably going to want a transfer fee. Maybe if you're like a member at a certain store or something, they might have it free to transfer. If you order a lot of guns through a certain store, or you're friends with the owner of a store or something, you might be able to get a deal. But most places have a transfer fee, but that can range from anywhere to like, I don't know, $15 to $50 depending on your store. I think mine was 30 for those two. And then by the time I did a third one, he was like, I'm in there all the time. He's like, dude, I'm not going to charge you full. I'm just going to, here, take your gun, fill out your paperwork. I'm not going to charge you anything for this one. You buy too much. You're buying too much guns and ammo in here for me to want to charge you. So, but I was super satisfied. That's gonna kind of be a wrap, I think, for this video. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to give me some likes or some follows or whatever. I'm new to YouTube. If you enjoyed this video, I'd like to know what you guys thought of it in the comments below. Definitely leave me some comments. I'll read through them all. If there's anything you'd like to know about them, let me know. And I think that's kind of a wrap. I mean, I was happy with everything. If you're thinking about ordering from them, they get 2 thumbs up from me. I couldn't have been any happier with what I got. Historically, I mean, these rifles the stories behind all these rifles is amazing. And you just can't beat those price tags. Even for a rifle that has a crack or a missing part, I think you can't beat it. I don't think you can beat it. So unless you might find a good deal at a gun show or something, but that's gun shows have lately been getting kind of crazy too. So anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll do some individual videos of these and I'll take them out and shoot them. And do some videos of me shooting them. Only gun I haven't shot here yet was this Carcano. So I bought some ammo for that, even at my local gun store. So ammo is, I mean, if I can find in my little small hick town ammo for this Carcano, you should be able to find ammo for it, especially 8mm Mauser. That's very common right now. Lots of that surplus. The only thing that's harder to find is this rimmed 1895 Mannlicher, the R ammo, but there's Castro Curiosities or whatever online. They sell that ammo. It's not that expensive. So anyways, guys, thank you very much. I'll be doing some more videos soon. Make sure to stay tuned for some more stuff. I think that's it. Thank you, guys. Peace.